Michael, this is the video we took at practice back in March of your pitching, and I just want to show it to you and give you a couple things to work on. You're actually pitching very well for somebody that hasn't pitched a whole lot over the last couple of seasons. We're definitely going to pitch you some this year, so I want you to just work on a couple things as you're throwing around the yard. The things that you're doing well, this is a good position right here. Where you're starting off with your lower half looks good, kind of calm. Your knee lift right here is very good, so you're in a nice strong position here. Kind of bending that plant foot, you can see your hips dropping down, so you get a good drive to the plate. So this is all quite nice. You start throwing here. Which is so you're not in a bad position here. Again, we talked about, and this is really the first thing, is where the position of the baseball here is. I want this back in here, okay, so that you can get a longer path to accelerate the baseball as you're coming through. But as you're coming, the chest and chin going to the mitt, that's all quite good, and then the release, and then you're coming through and finishing up in a good position here to play defense. Alright, so again, the things that we want to work on. As you come set here, you're doing great, this all looks good. What we're going to focus on here is the path of the baseball as you have your knee kick here, and as you start your slide up to plant that foot, okay, is watch the path of the baseball. And looking good right through here, hands on top right where we want it. And then here, it looks like you're starting to think about throwing already. Okay? So before you start thinking about throwing, the baseball has got to get all the way up here. Alright? Make sense? Second thing, everything is good through here. Your glove and your offhand is in a good position, but what you want us to do is curl that glove up here and just bring it right to your chest. And this is something that you should really be working on even in warm-ups as we're throwing. If you bring your glove into your chest every time and drive your left elbow down to your left hip, that will help you make more accurate throws consistently, whether you're in the field, outfield, catching, or on the pitching mound. All right, watch where your glove is going to go. It's going to come down really low, and then here it comes on the backside. So it's almost kind of working more like a windmill than a piston. We want to drive that elbow to the hip and bring the glove to your chest. The last thing that I want to show you is the position of your hand when you release the baseball. This right here looks a lot like a curveball, where your hand is actually on the side and your palm is facing over to first base. Okay, so what we want to make sure we're doing is having that hand behind the baseball so that when you release it, you can pull the ball down with your fingers and generate a lot of backspin on it. Okay, and that's actually, when you throw hard enough, it's going to actually make it rise or kind of sit up a little bit and be very deceptive to hitters. Also, when we throw some other pitches, we get better spin when you release it late, and will change your position of your hand. But this right here is a fastball. You can see your fastball grip here with the two fingers, right? But your hand's on the side. So I'm going to keep that hand, and this will actually make you throw probably 3 or 4 miles an hour faster than what you're getting right now, and you're already throwing pretty good. All right, so that's what I got for you. Those 3 things to work on, right? The path of the ball on your backswing, your glove hand, bring it into your chest, and then the position of your hand when you release the ball towards the catcher.